Guys, what is good? This is your boy Brumal, and we are back with more of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Before we start, I encourage everyone to pause this video, go read a chapter in your Bible, or at least go pray to God, and always seek the kingdom of heaven first. Go ahead, if you haven't done that already, by all means go ahead and do that. Pause this video, do that. This video is always going to be here for you later, because on this channel we put the Lord first. So it is February 1st. It's been about 2 months since I last played, or almost 2 months since I last played. If you guys want to know what happened with that, like why it took me so long to play again. For those who don't know of my Lie-Oh-Nin Kingdom videos, my Lie-Oh-Nin Kingdom Season 5 Episode 2 video explains what happened to me during a week of during I think the first week of January, maybe the second week of January. I can't remember the exact week. But it explains what happened to me that entire week that went on, and ever since then I've kind of been playing catch up, trying to do some stuff. So I've been recording quite a bit lately, trying to get my videos back up to the point where I can at least put up a video 5 days a week. Still not there yet, but I'm making it there. But yeah, we're back in action. Hopefully this time, I got a spark for putting out content. I used to put out content every day or 5 days a week, but then I just stopped somewhere in the middle of last year. But hey, let's go ahead and let's enough talk. Let's go ahead and get started. Talk to these NPCs first. But yeah, Micha had the loveliest smile, and she dearly loved Agate. But she was just as strong-willed and stubborn as her brother, perhaps even more so. When she set her mind on something, she was the type who never let it go, until she dang well made it happen. I sometimes can't help but wonder what the future would have held for her. I think she would have been head of the orchards by now, if only. She had a lot of text just for an NPC. Leave Agate's care to us. Fair roads to you on your way back to boats. I actually don't know if we're supposed to go back to Agate's house or not. Let me check. I had to do a little bit of rewatching and trying to find out in the and try to find out where I needed to go. But let's see. After what happened in the abandoned mine, Tita and Agate will leave your party for a bit and go to Agate's house. No. Okay, yeah. So we're supposed to go to Agate's house. So let's before we do that, at least we know where we need to go. Before we do that, let's go ahead and talk to all the NPCs, because new dialogue. It's a new time of day. I heard Agate was injured and had to be carried back home. And I thought I saw a little girl coming out of his house a bit ago. Who is that? She almost reminds me of... I still can't go outside. I'm bored. Maybe Miss Lehman will make a dessert for me. I don't know. Ask her. Oops. Sing. Miss Bracer. I'm being good, just like Dad asked. They're all still cleaning up the orchards. Well, that's good. That's good. Ah, welcome. Lemmy came over to tell me to cheer up, but I can't. I just can't. All right, I feel how I feel. What a day it's been. Me and a coworker of mine, we were discussing whether parents should spank their children or not. Today, it was a very interesting conversation. Most of the homes here were hit by incendiary shells during the war. Agate's home took the very worst of it all. It was such a cruel thing to do. Everyone came together to rebuild his house. Alright, so dragons really do exist. I thought they were just fairy tales. But the dragons that come up in the stories are almost always good guys. I never imagined that they were nearly as violent as that one. Me in particular, well, me and the other guy in particular, me and my coworker, us in particular, we're for spanking, but of course there are a lot of people who don't want to spank their children, and these are normally the parents that grew up. Yeah, these are normally parents who are grew up in the 2000s up for the most part. I legit heard a woman say that she didn't want to spank her kids because she wants to be friends with her kids and she wants her children to have opinions of their own. I'm like, all right, that's fine. The kids can they can have their opinions, but let it be known it's just an opinion. Like, you're the parent. You're not supposed to be friends. You're not supposed to be friends with your children. You're supposed to be a parent. Can you hang out with your kids and have a good time? By all means. My dad has always hung out with me, and he has always been a good parent. But he let it known to me. He was like, son, I am not your friend. I am your father. It was just like, he's like, me and you can hang out. We can have a good time, but you will not disrespect me. And I was like, all right, message received, Pops. That's how it's been. And if I was ever out of line, he was really quick to check me with a spanking, and I never did the same thing twice. And I became a functioning member of society, a God-fearing man. And I can support myself. So there it is. There it is. I think spankings work, but other people will be like, no, don't do that. And these are the bad children. These children are bad. And I forgot to get me a cup of lemonade. Oh well. We're just gonna go through this. My voice is about to be hoarse after all this. But anyways, I heard the dragon hit Bose too. I'm worried, dang it, but I can't abandon the folks here either. My wife and son are in Bose. Once we're done cleaning up here, I'm going to rush over there as fast as I can. Yeah, be with your wife. Yeah, because she was. Yeah, her and your son were in that attack in the mall, if I remember correctly, or the market district. Well, it's hard not to, but right now isn't the time to wallow in depression. For the sake of my family, I have to focus on moving forward. The village needs to come together and talk about what to do about the orchids. I left Louis at the bar, but I'm worried about him. He saw all of it, the destruction, the dragon torching the orchards, in all of its fury. I always hope that we could spare the children of such horrors. Oh, Adios, grant us strength. Great challenges lie before us. But they are challenges that we must and will overcome. Revenue can sustain itself without the orchards. So we must do what we can. We need to speak with our young people and decide whether we go from here. Now, granted, you guys have heard me make fun of their god, Adios, because there's only one true God, and that's the God of the Bible. But if this was, let's replace Adios with God, and then this man would be on the right track. No matter what trial that you go through, you always got to give grace. You give graces to God, and He would and He'll bless you. Sometimes maybe tenfold, sometimes maybe double. It all depends on what He's doing. Like, take the book of Job, for example. The devil took away everything that Job had, and he still blessed God. Or not blessed God, I'm sorry, and he still praised God, and God blessed him for it. So yeah, there's more to this. There's a lot more to it. I gave you the short version, but if you want to know what happens, read the book of Job. I haven't read all of Job, but I've read a good majority of it, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not read the entirety of Job, but I have read what I read. I've read what I read. And that's all I can really say. Looks like the Royal Army's soldiers have pulled out. I feel terrible for saying this, but anytime I see an army uniform, I still get a twinge of anxiety, The days of the war almost came flooding back. He must have been a child at that point then. Not saying that an adult can't get traumatized or whatever, but seeing how young his model looks, or how the younger models look, he must be young. Were there any other places? We did this house already. Okay. My husband still hasn't come back from the orchards. I hope he isn't worrying over things too much. He's always so serious. Probably not. Wait, hold on. Was there somebody up here? Upstairs? I didn't even realize this was up here. Alright, so I believe that's everybody. That's the graveyard. Alright, let's go see our boy. I wish we had a close-up of that picture with Agate and Micha over Tita's head. Stella! Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing? Well, he's still asleep. But, his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay as long as he gets a lot of rest. This scene right here, though, kind of reminds, just Tita just taking care of Agate. It's just, this is the second time she's done this for Agate, because if you remember in the first game, Agate got poisoned and Tita stayed by his side to make sure that he was okay, even though he was at a he had a doctor taking care of him. So yeah. I see. So this is Agate's house, huh? It is small, but it is warm and comfortable. This is where he lived with his sister then. Hey! This photograph. Are we gonna get... Okay, yeah, we get to see it. Yeah. Bro, Agate was scrawny. This looks like a picture of Agate when he was a kid. Oh, it doesn't look scrawny on your guys' end, because I'm looking at it on OBS right now. So for those who don't know, I only have one monitor, and I have the resolution set for like half my screen, going vertical, so I can keep track of the OBS one, and it's like really, and it's like squeezed in. So on my screen, Agate looks a little scrawny, but he doesn't look scrawny when I'm looking at it on OBS side. So yeah, that means this girl must be, yeah, I think it's Micha. What a sweet little child. She and Agate seem to have been quite close. And the boy is smiling. We don't ever get to see this man smile like that. I think so too. Agate and Micha look really happy after all. Yeah, they really do. Agate looks like he's about 14 in this, so Micha would be, what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. Bet he was an interesting kid. Hey now, don't read too much into a man's old photographs. It's a little embarrassing. Huh, really? Yeah. Shoot, y'all should see my childhood photos. I have a huge forehead. Still though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was alive. Yeah, but if you think about it, Agate never said Micha was alive. He said he comes back to visit. And I bet he meant visits her grave. Well, now that you mention it, yeah. He still should have known that... he still should have known we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but... Agate said once work calmed down a bit, he introduced us all. I think he was going to tell us then. Oh, that's right. I bet that's it. Well, we can at least ask him later what he intended, but... Tita? We need to head back to the Bode Guild's house soon, but, what is it? Estelle explained that the army would be contacting the guild that evening. Oh, I see. Estelle? You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say that you're gonna stay behind and take care of Agate, right? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Huh? Leave the rest to us, Tita. You just put your efforts into nursing Agate back to health so he can be back on his feet. Estelle, everyone, thank you so much. Aw, you don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I'll ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? Ah, you mean the stuff about the bracers and the army working together? Yeah, also, I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless, physically if necessary. You're not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed, got it? Yeah, I'll do my best. Estelle, everyone, be careful, okay? Alright, so we are without a third party member. Let's see, I believe we need to make our way back to the, what's it called, right? Alright, after talking to Tita, it's time for you to go back to Bose. Alright, so let's make our way back to Bose. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is the right way or not. There we go. Huh? So, let's see. I've told the story to Tita. Is there anything else that we need to do? Oh, okay, yeah, so we could just go to boat straight from here. All right, let's return to the city before the sun sets. Good idea. We'll probably head back from the general... Yeah, we'll probably head back from the... wait, what? We'll probably... Oh, we'll probably hear... I said there. All right, yeah. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight. So we better hurry back to the guild house. Alrighty. This place is oh my gosh, I missed this turbo button. I wish games had turbo buttons. Who is that? Oh, that's Ina. I was like, what character? No, is that Maybell? That's Maybell, yeah. I was like, what character is that? Sounds like you kids have had a workout. Still, to think Agate's past was that terrible. Sadly, it makes sense in some ways. Hearing this finally assembles all of the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Agate felt the way that he did back then. Huh? It was 10 years ago. Alright, so judging by that photo, she said, Estelle said he was 14. So if that's the case, Agate is 24. That's crazy. Alrighty then. Practically the day after the war ended, Agate came to the mayor's house. What? Why? You mean to your house, Maybell? Yes. He barged in with murder in his eyes. He came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. He demanded to know why the mayor of Bose, the man responsible for the entire region, he demanded to know why he abandoned Ravenue. Oh. I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with my father for seemingly no reason. So I leapt out and slapped him. Oh man. Well, I can see why he doesn't like remembering that at least. Yes. Though, ultimately, father never answered Agate's question. He did say that he was going to send financial aid to help repairs. Agate grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike father, but then he just left without throwing a blow. That's what happened. That's why the air between you two seemed kind of weird. Yeah, I actually don't remember this conversation that they had, I guess, in the last few episodes. But yeah, whatever. Yes, it's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still, I think Agate's sister died in the war. I've been terribly unfair to him. He bears a bit of responsibility, too, for not saying anything. You don't need to worry about it. I suppose. How badly is Agate hurt? Oh, don't worry. He's not too bad. He'll be up for Shirley again in 2, maybe 3 days. Well, let's be thankful for his small mercies, at least. Yes. I'm glad to hear that it's not serious. Yes. That, reminds me, Maybell. How is Lila doing? Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet. Oh, How despicable of our supposedly lion-hearted fugitive. Lion-hearted? Okay, I think I get it. Lovely, refined ladies such as Lila are treasures that ennoble the world simply by existing. Well, I'll tell Lila you said that when she awakens. On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. If the guild and the army were truly to work together, I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Please. You guys don't know the things that I know. Oh, man. Well, nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make any promises. But just between you and me, and the desk, we'll make it work. Oops. This is the Bracer Guild, Bose Branch. Oh, General, sir, we've been waiting. Oh, and here we go. Now to see how well Morgan can set aside his pride. Oh, so that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. sharp. I'll be sure to tell them. Thank you, sir. What is he telling us? So, what's the word, Lugan? The Royal Army is going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say that they want you on one of the airships as observers. They're gonna use airships? Whoa. Taking the battle to our foe in his element, then. Are y'all not bringing the Arcel? Anyways. And with the elite of the Liberian, whatever, the Libero military, I can't pronounce that word. Well, if we're just observers, we won't be able to actually do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for the chance to get a close look at that dragon. And it might just be up to us if the army fails somehow. No rest for the weary, then. I thought it was no rest for the wicked. But whatever. Huh. Well, I'm up for it. Maybe that just depends on if you're a good or bad person, then. Whatever. Well, at least some light at the end of, at least there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Maybell? Mayor Maybell, are you alright? Yes, it was nothing. You look dizzy enough to be a toy top. He called her a Beyblade? Oh, man. Another show that got ruined by that whatever Beyblade that they have going on today and the one before that. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I grew up with Beyblade, Beyblade V-Force, and Beyblade G Revolution. Anything past that is not Beyblade. In my opinion, it is not Beyblade. That is utter garbage, in my opinion. Oh, man. If it doesn't have Dragoon, Drasil, Drigger, or Dronzer, it's not Beyblade. It's not Beyblade. I'm sorry, but it's not Beyblade. Like, y'all gotta understand, the OG Beyblade, the first 151 episodes, maybe 52, I can't remember. That's Beyblade right there. That's some Beyblade. Had the best soundtrack too. I listened to the soundtracks of those other Beyblade shows. Hot doo-doo butter. The story in the original Beyblade wasn't that great, but the soundtrack, boy, was it amazing. Oh man. But yeah, anyways. Mayor, you must be exhausted. But I know what Estelle just said, Mayor, but don't restrain yourself. Well, don't worry. I'm hardly straining myself. During the 100 Days War, Father did everything that he could to protect Bose. One time, he conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing. Mayor Maybell? Estelle, everyone, please, take care of things. Please, dispel the fear that haunts the people of Bose and Ravenou. Yeah, leave it to us. Hey, Agate? Agate, come on! Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom. Are you looking forward to your birthday? I got a present that I'm sure will make you super duper happy. Huh? Something like that, huh? Well, you gonna make something tasty for me? What? No. Why would you think that why would you think of food when I mention your birthday present? Because Agate is a very simple man. You put food in front of him, he will eat it, therefore he is happy. I respect it. Oh man. Presents should be things that'll last, you know? Yes, like socks, drawers, and shirts. I may be 32 years old, but that is legit the only gift that I need from anybody. If anyone wants to give me a Christmas present, give me some drawers. You want to give me a birthday present? Give me some more drawers, some socks, and some beaters. That's all I need. That is all I need. And I will be ever more grateful to you. I didn't used to be like that. I wanted like the newest toy. I wanted the consoles, movies, all that sort of stuff, right? But as you get older, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men that are like that too. I'm pretty sure the fellas that like when you get to a certain age, you're just like, I don't want, like, I have my own money. I can buy these things when I want to. But shirts, socks, and drawers, because I think that is something that men forget, that we actually need to buy this stuff. Because I know I am. I was just like, man. But then I realized like, but yeah, then it's just like my birthday comes along, and then it's just like, oh, here's some socks, here's some drawers, here's some shirts. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, that's all a man really needs. Ladies, take notes. Men, you know it's true. If you lie, like you can lie if you want to, but you know it's true. You know it's true. But in Agate's case, food, yeah, give me some food too. I'll be all right. I don't like cooking. Oh, okay, no, I don't mind cooking. I just hate the cleanup afterwards. But yeah, parents should be presents should be things that last. You know, something that you can treasure forever. You really think so? That wasn't his voice. This is kid. This is kid Agate. Something that'll last, that I'll treasure. Hey, maybe a hunting knife or something. You just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy. The answer is an accessory made by yours truly. It's not done yet though. Whoa, hey, an accessory like, what kind of an accessory? I'm not a girl, you know. Come on, Agate, you're so boring. Even boys can be stylish and cute if they have some kind of accessory. If you have one, Agate, even a stick in the mud like you will get all the ladies. Come on, knock it off. That's not his voice. He's a child. He's a child. That's not the voice. Do you, really not want it? You've always taken care of me, so I wanted to give you something back. I've been working really hard to make it, but if it's really not something you like, just don't make it too cute or flashy, okay? Don't worry. It's simple but cool. It'll fit perfectly, Agate, I promise. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'll be perfect, I bet. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay? I will. Hey, Agate? What is it, Micha? I just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother. No! No! I'm kidding. Okay, hold on. I need to check something real quick so the music is on a dip for a sec. Oops. Sorry about that. I think everything is good. I don't know. The black bars are kind of throwing me off. I was checking to make sure I had the screen completely fitted. But yeah. Where's Tita? Yeah, a dream, huh? This is... Yeah, this should be good. Micha? Oh, this is one of the rare times we get to see Tita without her hat. Or in the pigtails? Ponytails? I don't know what it's called. Agate? Oh, thank Adios you're awake. Short stuff. How are your injuries? Do you feel okay? Yeah, this is no... Ugh. No, don't move. You need to sleep. Your wounds aren't healed all the way yet. Come on. Stuff like this ain't a big deal. They'll heal fine even if you ignore them. No! Why is she T-posing? I promised Estelle. I promised I wouldn't let you out of bed until you were fully healed. Hey. No, no, no. I get it. I get it already. Stupid kid. Getting all worked over a bunch of scratches. Holy crap, it's nighttime already? There goes my sleep schedule. Where the heck is everyone? Hey, I went back to the city a while ago. They made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think. A promise with Morgan? Tita said everything that Estelle told her to. I see. So they got Morgan moving, did they? The guild ought to be hearing from the army right about now in that case. Oh, heck. I can't just... Stay here is what I was gonna say. But on the other hand, it is pretty late tonight. We'll get the bows... Yeah, we'll get the bows tomorrow morning. But, look. I've had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. These really are just scratches, and they'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry. You sure you're not forcing yourself? Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. Okay, well, before we continue, why is it that, like, there's healing spells? I specifically made Estelle a healer. So, granted, it could be true. Agate just has scratches because we healed him as best as we could, so he could. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the healing spells don't necessarily regenerate fatigue. I know in some JRPG games, when you listen to dialogue in the more modern games, characters tend to get tired when your MP is low. Like you could take Persona 5 for example. When their SP is low, you can hear them starting to like say like, "Oh man," he's like, "I think I'm wiped out for today" or whatever. But if you have higher SP, the characters like after a fight, they'll say, "Yeah, I think I can." He's like, "I think I can duke it out a few more times. Let's go." Like, you know, not exact quotes, but you get what I mean. But I don't know. I don't know. Because Agate, I don't use magic on Agate all too much in this game, or arts I should say. So he should be fine to go. He should be raring to go all the time. All right. I ain't so crazy as to go overboard on stuff like dragons or the society twice. I can't keep putting you in danger either. Huh? Point is, I sure don't have the guts to anger my crazy little nursemaid. Trust me a little here. Well, I guess you do look a lot better, though. Told you, didn't I? I know my limits better than anyone. Well, that's good. What's wrong? I said I'm okay, really. I swear to the goddess, I ain't lying. No, that's not it. I'm so relieved. It's just so... I'm not doing a crying voice. I got neighbors, dang it. I live in an apartment. Come on, short stuff. Calm down. I get it. How you get out of bed like that? That boy flash stepped? This boy has turned on wild scent. Anyways, I'm sorry, Tita. I guess I made you worry pretty bad, huh? After charging off alone, I get broken like a twig in a fight. I had no chance of winning. And then, on top of all that, I made you do that crazy thing to protect me. Yeah, Agate, you dummy. I was so worried and I saw you get hurt and... Yeah, you're right. I really am a complete idiot. An idiot that's gonna go to jail. I don't know if that's a good look, Agate. I don't know if that's a good look. Ooh. Oh, we're still doing this? Feel a bit calmer now? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry like that. Yeah. You sure know how to shock a guy, you know that? That whole thing sent shivers down my spine, way worse than when I fought that silver-haired idiot. Oh, yeah. Agate, are you hungry? I made some soup with the things the village elder left. Huh. That's what smells so good. Right on. Wait, hold on. Why's the kitchen... Huh? That girl left it burning. Let me look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a few spots there. There's a few spots there a little bit different. But it looks like it did when I got back. Yeah, it looks like it did back then. There's something like this, too. I'm amazed it survived. Huh? Oh, right. I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place actually burned down 10 years ago. You mean? One of those incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it dead on. It caught fire instantly and burned down straight to the foundations. I'd heard the village elder was his usual nutty self and had it rebuilt, but I didn't think they'd try to put the furniture and the decorations back together even. Oh, okay. I guess that's something I didn't remember. I guess this is Agate's first time being back in this house. Like, he knew it was here, but this is his first time being back. I never could bring myself to come in here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks, given how much they did. So, then... that's when Micha... Yeah, secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought would look good on me. When we were fleeing from the mountains, she ran back to the house to go get it. And that's when the house was hit. When they finally pulled her out, she was burned pretty badly. Let's put it that way. And even after everything she suffered, she still had that present clutched in her hands. The metal parts were hopelessly melted, but the stones were still okay. Take a look. It's pretty. Huh? They ain't even septium. They ain't even valuable. Just pretty rocks. Probably something that she found down by the river. Lost count of the number of times I thought all of this. It's funny though, you know? I can't blame her or get angry with her for it. Never intended for it to be a memento of her. When I left the village though, it was the only thing that I couldn't part with. Even when I became a raven down in Wereian. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right? No, not at all. No, it's pretty dang pathetic. Long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself. My anger at the worthless, spineless son of a... Yeah. What Agate said, who couldn't even save his own sister. But I ended up putting all that pent-up rage into every swing of my sword. So as long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. Half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception, and unable to move on. It's actually like that jerk said. Agate? Nah, it's worse, ain't it? Or ain't I? I gotta look back, I don't know. I'm just a piece of trash who runs away from anything painful. I'm the thing I hate the most. A stupid loser of a dog running around with his tail between his legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Agate? I don't really understand how you feel, Agate. I don't think I can really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. But I think I need to say something in Micha's place. Don't you dare make fun of my big brother. Oh, man. Okay. You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than anyone else. I won't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it's you yourself. What? Huh? I know I might not measure up to Micha, but I still know a lot of good things about you, Agate. And so it makes me so sad to hear you say such bad things about yourself. It made me kind of angry despite not really understanding what you meant. And... Oh man. Busting out the lecture sounding exactly like Micha. You sure are acting grown up, short stuff. Don't treat me like a kid. You are a kid though, Tita. You're 12 years old. I think she's 12 years old. I was really sad and really angry. Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about myself, huh? You really hit it on the head. Thanks, Tita. You really helped me see it. Agate. There ain't no point in trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited version of yourself. All you can really do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither having anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find that answer. Maybe then. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this thing for so long. Well, that was a good moment. Agate's still going to jail, but that was a good moment. The game is trying to say, you just say Chris Hansen just looking through the window. Why don't you have a seat? Bum, 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 bum. Turbo mode. Doo-doo. So the market's already being repaired. That's wonderful. They certainly got it quickly. Or they certainly got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday. Yes, Mayor Maybell's throwing herself into it. She's already sent aid to Revenue as well, or so I've heard. Everyone's doing their best, even through their fear. I've heard word from Gransil as well, and Grandmother has issued a proclamation. She has stated that the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon, and will send aid to the affected areas. Well, that's our queen. Awesome. I can think of certain lords and ministers in Arabonio who could stand to learn from such an example. They're far more interested in attending fancy parties and addressing the concerns of the citizens. Ironically, I could say a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time, our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other that they never get anything done. Well, it may help that we're such a small country. Yeah, that's probably also true. Regardless, preparations for the plan against the dragon should be almost complete. Well, time to go see the Royal Army can do then. So, we should just head to the landing port, I guess, right? Yes. You're scheduled to depart at 10 a.m. at port number 1. It's about 9 now, so you should have time to pick up some supplies. Right. Won't that be a little difficult, though, with the market? In the state that it's all in? The market's merchants have been put up in a hotel for now. Yeah, we've done that, from what I remember. They're still open for business, seemingly, so you should be able to pick up some necessities then. Nothing like persistence. It will be wise to visit them before we head out to the landing port. Alright, so... Oh, we have 5 people? Hold up, wait a minute. Something's not right. Okay, so oh boy isn't in this. Before we start, let me make sure something. I just want to make sure. Doom, 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 doom. Boom. Alright, do we have any new quests? All quests are reported. That's fine. Alright, so it's weird having 5 characters, but let's go ahead and talk to all the NPCs, and then we will probably... Yeah, we'll talk to all the NPCs now, and then probably next part we'll start the whatever, but who knows? I don't even know yet. The other day when I evacuated into here, I met a kind older man. He was a former merchant himself and gave me a lot of advice. He told me to come again tomorrow, so I came, but the place is kinda out of my spending league, if you know what I mean. I couldn't quite convince myself to step in. Welcome. Yesterday was most frightful, wasn't it? Still, the merchants here are known for banding together to help the times of crisis, and yesterday was no exception. Even our restaurant once helped distribute emergency rations during the 100 Days War. Should it be required, it would be our honor to provide to those who need once more. Alright guys, so for the guys, I'm just going to use my normal voice for reading because I am starting to get a little strained right now. I got to get used to like playing games with no audio again. So with the ladies, I'll soften my voice up, but for the guys, I'd probably for right now, I'll keep that because Agate's voice tore me up. Agate's voice kind of tore my throat up, so yeah. All right. Repair work on the market. Army men strutting down the streets. It's the same as after. Yeah, it's the same as after the 100 Days War. Due to yesterday's incident, the arranged marriage meeting was temporarily canceled, but if anything, things seem to be flowing more smoothly today. We might be able to expect good things from this. Oh, you're just a butler, no name. Pardon me, but what work do you do? Normally, I manage the agricultural land in mountain forest I inherited from my grandfather. It is a free open rural life with little to do during the off seasons, save to read and hunt. I find the hectic pace of confines of the capital to suit my personality poorly. A royal life, you say? Yes. While it may sound dull, I think you will find it quite pleasant once you become accustomed to it. I find it far easier to live with nature as my companion than the crowds of people. I see. Perhaps so. I'm curious. I wonder if he's from, is it LaGrange? Laurent? Ooh. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is gonna bother me. You guys might get a little bit, you guys might get a particular spoiler on an area. And if you do, I am heavily sorry. But I need to look up a map of Zumeria. And I found one, but it's not, I can't zoom in on it. Because he said a rural town. I'm trying to get a good idea of where this guy is from. Alright, I'm on the official Falcom Reddit page. I need to find a map of Zumeria. Okay, here we go. I have Libero Kingdom, Zumeria, Alvard, Crossbell. Oh, Northumbria is added on here. Jirai as well. Ramamapharia. Okay. So if I am Legram, that was the name of the place. So he could either be from Legram. I don't know this other area. Yeah, he could be from Yagram. I don't think he would be from Ymir. Definitely not the Nord Highlands. Not Raquel. Because Raquel is like one big red light district, if I remember correctly. But yeah. I'm sorry if that gave you guys minor spoilers. You'll probably forget by the time we get there. But yeah, hopefully. Alright. It seems that getting a stock is harder for people now that the scheduled liners have stopped. Looks like this is my chance. The scheduled liners aren't running right now. I hope they do something about it soon. It's only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder to restock ingredients if this keeps up. Maybe we can expect something from that newbie merchant. I heard from Lenore that there's a customer out there who's having a meeting with an arranged marriage. Talk about pressure. What if things go wrong because we served a bad meal? Atmosphere means everything at a time like this. What awful timing. Thanks to the army plan, all airships have been stopped. We were supposed to get some Northumbrian wines too. Okay, and I just brought up Northumbria. So Northumbria actually is one of the more interesting places to me. I will say this, we never go to Northumbria, but we do learn more about Northumbria in the next game. I will say that. Northumbria also plays a big part between Cold Steel 2 and Cold Steel 3. For those who know, they know. And there's also an anime to my knowledge, the anime is on Crunchyroll. I have not watched this anime yet. I want to, but I just had other things going on. I haven't even renewed like any of my subscriptions. I know a lot of people like, oh, why don't just watch it on the website? Guys, I'm not a thief. I pay for my stuff. I know there's a lot of stuff that people hate about Crunchyroll. They hate about Funimation, but it's the only way for me to watch the stuff. So yeah. Take it as you will. I don't, take it as you will. I pay for my services. I don't pirate. I don't do any of that crap. But I do know that I know that the setting in that anime is Northumbria, and I've been dying to watch it because I'm really interested in Northumbria. But yeah, like I said, Northumbria to me is one of the more interesting places that you'll learn about this game. In my opinion, it may not be. When we get to it next game, hopefully I'll remember to let you guys know. But yeah. I wish they just hurry up and catch the dragon and lift flight restrictions. Just yesterday, I met a young man. Yeah, just yesterday, I met a young man who told me that he was about to set up shop in the market. I thought I'd offer some business advice, so we agreed to meet here today. Passing along advice to a young man, to the young is but one of the many wonderful pleasures of elderly. Have I talked to someone earlier? Apparently there's a meeting. Yeah, we ever spoke. First the market's closed, and now the scheduled liners have stopped too. Boy, what a mess. We won't be able to ship our stock around if this keeps up. They say the orchards at Ravenue have been almost entirely destroyed. We get almost all of our fruit from there too, and this could be a problem. It seems the market's restoration will take some time. I suppose I'll have no choice but to enjoy meals here until the market's restored. After all, with everything that's happened, I need to clear my mind with the delicious meals. You know what I need to do? When this session is over, I need to do the money exploit so I can make sure that I don't run out of money. I think I'm good now, but I'm probably going to make sure I get to, what is it, 20,000? 20,000? So, yeah. Oh, hello there. Hi, Mayor Maybell. Wow, looks like they've already started working. Yes, thanks to the aid of the citizens, we've been able to start construction a lot sooner than I expected. I've also sent out all the aid that I can muster to Ravenue. It seems we've finally gotten past the worst of it all. Well, it's good that things are settling down at least. So, how's Lila? Lila? Oh, Lila hasn't changed since yesterday. The only thing that we can do is just wait for the medicine to take effect and pray, really. Sorry. Not at all. Simply fretting by her bedside won't fix anything. For the moment, I'm of the opinion that the best thing that I can do to fulfill my duty as mayor. After all, Lila will be quite put out with me if she knew that I was wasting time worrying about her. Yeah, she definitely would. Well, yeah, we'll do what we can too. Alright, it's all in your hands. Good luck. Well, I sent some... that's not just a regular person. Okay, I don't care. Yep, just a regular person. Don't care. No names. Like I said, I don't read the text of no names. Welcome, guys. After a night, I'm finally calm again. Right now, he and I are working together to get through this. Oh, that's good. The reconstruction works begun, but it'll be a while before it's back open for business. Anyways, right now we need to keep up the business and not lose our customers. Still, maybe because we changed locations, we're not getting as many customers. Katrina was worried that this one repeat guy customer who came every day might not return. Oh, he's not here today. Okay. The Costella shop that relocated here after the market mess is as popular as I thought. The people working on construction come by to buy stuff on their break. The manager was impressed at first, but now he doesn't have the confidence to be impressed lately. This is what he gets for putting on airs. It's not like we're a popular store. Well, he gets what he deserves. Man, that Costella shop's really popular. Well, thanks to that, no one's been ordering our food. Well, I suppose this is just helping out. Yeah, I guess so. The market merchants are working out of the hotel for now. Their dedication really is amazing. It does mean I've lost my excuse to be lazy about dinner, though. Wowzers! They're already starting to work? Maybe I should go help too. If you want to help, why not just stay here? Dang. Huh? Why? So you don't get in their way. That girl. I mean, she's telling the truth. Like, he's a kid, he would get in the way, maybe. Who knows? Maybe he could do supply runs for the people. Like, go out, grab snacks or something. I don't know. Ah, hey, welcome. Market repair work began this morning, apparently. My partners already ran out to go help. Honestly, I envy Buck's energy at times like these. Did you hear? Apparently the schedule of flights have stopped. In other words, the price of vegetables are going to start going up. Even if the price is a bit high, buying now might be a better deal. Welcome to the Wereian Hotel. At the moment, our hotel is open for the merchants of the market to use as a temporary storefront. It almost has the atmosphere of a little department store. Apparently, the market stores are temporarily operating out of here. Well then, might as well have a look around. Even if business is gonna happen, I'd at least like to introduce myself. Oh, good man, good man. For a little while, the merchants will be temporarily occupying our hotel. So this basically means I don't need to do my job for each of the individual rooms, right? I think you can tell by looking, but most of them are technically open, but not actually doing business. Yeah. Following Mayor Maybell's plan, we'll be borrowing rooms at the hotel for operating out of them for now. Really, I gotta tip my hat to the spirit of the mutual assistance that the merchants of Bose have at a time like this. It's because we work hand in hand like this that we're able to recover from the flames of war. Apparently, the Royal Army preparing for a plan to capture the dragon. When I was a kid, I was taught that dragons are holy though. Won't the goddess punish us for capturing one? Maybe. I actually don't remember. My husband finally returned from Ravenue Village. Ah, okay, yeah. It's nice to have a man's help at times like this. There's a lot that I want to say, but I'll keep it to myself for now. Apparently, the market got hit too. Anyways, I'm really relieved to see my wife and son. Apparently, the dragon showed up in Ravenue Village too. No one was hurt, but for the orchards to be burnt to the ground, that's safe, and I'm happy about that. But it's hard to be happy. Oh yeah, this guy. All right. As I was to return to the capital, the scheduled liner stopped out of all things. I'm the Imperial Ambassador. How dare they delay me? We are currently searching for a way to return to the capital. While we cannot use the scheduled liners in accordance to the Royal Army restrictions, we have no choice but to investigate every angle. This boy's name is Gerald. All right. It seems that there was no Imperial citizens among those injured. The silver lining in all of this, one might say. Yeah, I can agree to that. Silver lining. Can we talk to this guy? I don't remember if we talked to him or not, but whatever. From all appearances, that is indeed the dragon of old. Something still feels wrong, though. According to all the ancient legends, dragons are supposed to be gentle and intelligent. But the dragon we've seen brazenly attack the city and put orchards on the flame. Legends are never 100% reality, but there's usually at least a kernel of truth to them. Why would our dragon be so different from the ones of the legends? That I couldn't tell you, friend. I see. So the chandelier is originally of Erebonian make, and then the family modified it to use orbital lights after those became popular, just as you say. It is one of the exceptional pieces left behind by the previous mayor. Okay, let's check to see if there are any maids in here in the kitchen, maybe? Nope. Okay, they're probably all still taking care of Lila upstairs. Okay, this is sister. Let's talk to the sister. Her condition is stable, but Lila still isn't regaining consciousness. The medicine I received from Father Holston doesn't seem to have any effect. All we can do now is pray for her mercy. She'll be alright. She will be alright. God takes care of his people. Do. I could have sworn I saw like an old person run by. Alright, we decided to come help with the construction too. After all, I don't have much of a part-time job if the market is closed. And besides, you gotta help each other out when you're in trouble, right? That's absolutely. Fanny and I came to help with the construction work. I don't know if we'll be super helpful or anything, but I can't just sit to the side like a good little girl and watch. Anyways, we'll work as hard as we can. It was really loud this morning, so I came out to have a look and saw this. What a surprise. They've already started working. When did they get everything ready, I wonder? While you were sleeping. The father at the church said, he said that dragons are really peaceful. But why are they so scary then? Why did this one do a bad thing? I still need to search around here before I go back to the southern block. Oh, Dumpling, where are you? Dumpling. Alright. We've already started repairing the market. But we can't just hang out and bother the folks in the hotel forever after all. I left the store to Trayton and came to lend a hand. Yeah, I guess if you want to get back into business as quickly as you possibly can, you might as well lend a hand, right? Oh, here's the maid. I came to pray while I was out shopping, specifically for Lila to wake up soon. I hope my prayers reach the goddess. Unfortunately, the maid from the mayor's household still hasn't regained consciousness. I've treated her with every medicine that I know, but to no avail. All we can do is wait for good news from the sister in attendance. And I'm just making sure there's nobody up here. Alrighty. Does this church have a balcony? I don't think it does. It does, but there's no way to get up there. It's just there. There's no way to get up there. It's crazy. Alright, let's check the southern block. The Liberian army is seemingly going to act responsible to the incident at the market. I worry, however. Bose is so close to Erebonian's southern march. I hope certain fools back home do not take this as a whatever, I can't pronounce that word. The Empire has been ordering fewer and fewer parts and tanks recently. I suppose it makes sense when you consider the non-aggression pact. Leaves me feeling a little torn. I don't want to be the merchant of death, but it was good money. I don't know. If I was in charge of a country, I probably would still make sure the military was strong so we can defend ourselves, you know? Now, I'm not a warmonger. I actually do think war is wrong, but I don't think there's anything wrong with defending yourself. So yeah, I probably wouldn't stop production. I probably wouldn't stop, buying the stuff we need to defend the country with or whatever, just because we're in times of peace. Because the moment that you get comfortable, that's when the moment you get hit the hardest, I believe. But I could be wrong. All right. So dragons really do exist. I remember hearing tales about them in bars and whatnot, but who would ever believe them? She is still here. The whole mess the other day, apparently it was a dragon causing all of it. The mythical harbingers of Adios, said to have lived before the great collapse. If I had the chance, I'd love to see one for myself. I bet it'd make a great motive for some orbital designs. Maybe. Hey, orbital designs, what would you make of them? Some of the other merchants have set up shop in the hotel, but I've decided to stay closed for now. People don't need clothes every day the way that they need food, after all. I'm taking this whole thing as a sign from the goddess and taking some time off. The market is broken, so Dad's taking a break from his job. I wonder who broke it. Kids are adorable. It's been a while since my husband has been home this much. It's like we're back before we were married. Y'all were living together before y'all were married? Who are you? You're a bracer, no doubt, but wait, who are you? Sting, okay. Huh? Hey. Now Yeah, now that I look, doesn't this guy have the guild emblem? Hello, Sting. It's been a while. Charizard? From the sound of it, you led the rescue effort in the market the other day. Thanks. Sorry I wasn't here. No, it really just is part of the job. What was that? Replay? I don't know. Well, I'll take care of all the small stuff. It's on you to take care of that dragon. That boy was just here. Those poor folk in the market are working out of the hotel and the bar now. They apparently agreed to keep things going thanks to the request of Mayor Maybell. She can work miracles when she needs to. And thanks to that, things are still pretty normal for for most folk, at least when it comes to necessities. Yes, at least when it comes to the necessities. You're just a regular soldier, right? Yep. I honestly have no interest in what you have to say. What happened to the market? I just got back, so I'm completely lost in what's going on, I'm afraid. I honestly can't believe that Kuwano doesn't know what happened. And that's what I get for thinking that he came back because he was worried about me. You said what? You said D-Raygon? Huh? What's that? This is Mirano's house, right? What's she up to? Mirano, I guess? I don't know. Repair work started on the market just this morning. Mayor Maybell is something else. She's Spitfire like no other. Nothing holds her back. I'd better learn a thing or two from her example myself and get back to business. If I let myself get distracted, old Borden might just pull everything out from under me. Ouch. The injury I got during the market attack still smart, whatever. Anyways, honestly, I should be thankful that I got away only with this. But what am I supposed to say? It hurts. My husband's working with Borden to save the market. In the face of crisis, we can work with even our worst rivals. Now, this is the strength of Bo's merchants. I've worked with Borden to get the repairs started. We can only get together enough materials for the moment, so they'll just run out soon. We need to arrange more materials soon. Alrighty, well, we can do just that. Let's go back up here for the last house, I believe. Last two houses. For the moment, repair work has begun at least. Trino and I provided all the crucial supplies. I fear, however, that they'll run out as work begins to get serious. I may need to consider further support as our project continues. We're cooperating with the Trino family to support repairing the market. The core of our business is in that market after all. It's only natural that we help each other for once. Yesterday, Father was talking over the repair plans with Mr. Trino. Thanks to that, the repair work is going to begin today, apparently. Seeing them like that, I admit I don't find the idea of being a merchant bad. I just don't think there's any way that I could do it. I mean, it's in my blood, but not in my heart, you know? No, I definitely get you. All right, guys. So that is it for all the NPCs that I believe that I have found. Yeah, and that's going to be it for this part. Like I said before, I'm going to try to get my money back up, try to get some supplies and all that stuff, because we will be venturing out to, grab this dumb old dragon. So, yeah, there is that. And I believe after the dragon, that will be the end of chapter 5. I believe that's what we're on, chapter 5? Yeah, we should be on chapter 5. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.